The Bardoli Global Scholars Program is the signature high school initiative of the K-12 education group at the National Center for Global Engagement, and it is a program targeted towards high potential students of color who attend high needs urban public schools. Those students being in Charlotte-Mecklenburg schools and the Atlanta public school system and Houston. And the BGSP is structured as an 18-month global leadership development experience that includes study abroad, but I think what makes it unique is that it goes beyond study abroad to include service learning and the professional development that are really going to create the kind of leaders that we really envision that American communities of color need. Our students are able to benefit from these opportunities because their communities invest in them through the funds that we are able to raise, and so we want to show them how real leaders pay it forward. And in the same vein, studying abroad and then coming back, it would not be enough. That would just be a trip. And that trip would not be enough to produce the generation of the same kind of folks who led and moved the civil rights movement, the Chicano rights movement in this country. They've got to learn to be leaders and take that mantle on both professionally and civically.
We only work with minority serving institutions, that is historically black colleges, tribal colleges, and Hispanic serving institutions, and we do that because we feel that in terms of the statistics, the numbers are staggering. Of the 16 million students in post-secondary education in the United States, only 1% study abroad each year. And of that 1%, about 3.5% are African American, about 1.2% are Native American, and about 4% are Hispanic American.
When we look at the problems that the world is facing on a regular basis, including the environment and healthcare, science and technology, those are the problems that will define the coming decade. And if our communities are to be in any way substantively involved and represented, then we've got to begin to invest in the kind of leaders who can sit at those tables and make decisions on our behalf.
We're not just getting a chance to study abroad, we're not just getting a chance to meet another culture, but we actually have to do community service. And I think we're working with kids or women that gives it an extra oomph. Like, we're actually putting emphasis on the world, but also we are putting emphasis on people that need us, that need help.
This program has definitely benefited me in that it's given me the opportunity to actually be more cognizant of what's going on around me and how I can actually go out and change and be able to actually be that individual in my community that can actually bring about some change.
Part of my definition for success would be to see the National Center going from organization to institution, serving thousands upon thousands of children, students and children each year.
What we hope is that there will be a human revolution where all kinds of people will take up that mantle and lead the community as a collective towards those efforts in their everyday lives. What we call the power of ordinary people. That our kids will be ordinary people who do extraordinary things in their lives.